Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Magnify Brewing. They are out of Fairfield, New Jersey. This is the Fudgement Day Temple of Hazelnut. It is an imperial stout, clocking in at 11% alcohol by volume. It is brewed with chocolate pudding, chocolate fudge, cacao nibs, and hazelnut. It also contains lactose. This sounds like it's going to be a dessert type of beer for sure. Very sweet with all the different forms of chocolate in there. The fudge, the pudding. I don't think I've ever had a beer with chocolate pudding in it. And the cacao nibs. So let's go ahead and get into this. No date or anything on the can, but I know that it's at least 2023. I'm sure it's pretty fresh because I got it from Craft Beer Cellar and they always keep fresh beer in stock. So let's pour this up. Whoop. It was a nice aggressive pour. I gotta release all that carbonation there, my goodness. Okay. Already getting fudgy, chocolatey notes on the aroma. And I did get a little sip of the head because it was going over the top. I didn't want to make a mess. Which, too late, I guess. This is a big, thick, sticky beer. Black appearance. Beige head. Creamy looking head. Milk chocolate. Fudge. Very fudgy. Very intense with the chocolate aromas. I have to admit, I'm getting away from these types of stouts more and more because they are just so thick and heavy and just have a lot going on. I mean, if you're looking for a dessert beer, then this would be the one to go for, I guess, or one of the ones that you could go for. But I like to drink a few beers in a session, and this is just a one and done. It's so heavy. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be heavy. Just from the foam, the head, slurping it down to keep it from making a mess here on my table, I can tell. So yeah, very chocolatey. I'm not getting any hazelnut on the aroma. I'll say that, but definitely chocolate fudge. Fudgement Day is an appropriate name for this beer just based off of the aroma. Let's go ahead and get into it. Cheers, guys. Very chocolatey, very fudgy. I feel like the chocolate pudding is actually coming through a little bit. If you ever had chocolate pudding, it's honestly almost about the same consistency as chocolate pudding. Super, super thick. Very sweet, chocolatey. This is a beer that my buddy Alex, the beer master, would enjoy. He lives in New Jersey also, so he may have already had this beer. But Alex, if you see this beer, you should buy it. This is right up your alley, my friend. This is way too sweet. Way too much going on for me. A couple years ago, I would have had this. I would have probably given it a really high score and just been all about it. I love a bourbon barrel aged stout, but a straight stout, not all these additives. This is too much. It's thick. It's motor oil. It's so sweet. It's just chocolate. It's fudge. It's chocolate pudding. It's cacao nibs. I'm not getting the hazelnut either. It's just so much chocolate. I'm not picking up on the hazelnut. Decent carbonation for a stout. It's almost cloyingly sweet. Yeah, I don't know. It's got nice head retention and glass lacing. This is just it's a lot. I will say that no alcohol presence coming through at all. Very smooth and easy drinking. It's just too much for me. Too much sweetness. Not enough of the bready malt and the beer flavors coming through. It's just like chocolate overload and sweetness. And yes, it masks the alcohol well because it's so sweet and chocolatey, but I mean, I don't know. It's just too much. Too sweet, too much. But I do know some people that would go bonkers for this. And like I said, a few years ago, this would have been something that I really would have been into. And it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I don't know. I don't think it's really an excellent beer. I think it's a good beer, but the flavors of the beer, the malt, the hops, whatever, are not really shining because of all the additives. It's got the creamy body and the creamy mouthfeel and finish from the lactose. None of the alcohol's coming through. The chocolate's great. It's very sweet. It's a nice dessert stout, but it's just over the top and it's bordering on cloyingly sweet. There needs to be some kind of balance, and there's nothing there. There's no balance with this. There's no roasted malt, astringent notes coming through to balance out the sweetness. There's no hop bite to balance out the sweetness. It's sweet fudge, sweet chocolate, no hazelnut coming through, which is a disappointment. I love hazelnut. I'm going to go with an 85. It's a good beer. It's a B. It's a solid B. But it's not great. It's not excellent. And for me personally, it's too sweet. I already feel like I have type 2 diabetes just from drinking the few sips that I've had. And it's so heavy. It's if you're wanting to hang out with family and friends and just have like one beer, a nightcap, and that's it, then maybe drink this or share it with a couple people. You only need a few sips to get the gist of it. But if you're looking to have a really good time, not feel completely full and miserable and diabetic, then maybe go with something, go with a Bourbon County, or go with, hell, drink a Guinness Draft, something with a lot more stout flavor and lighter. You could drink a lot of them. Or go with a Russian Imperial Stout, something with some bite, some bitterness, where you get that high alcohol, but you don't get that cloying sweetness, and you can, if you were to drink more than one, you wouldn't feel absolutely terrible. Whereas if you drank more than one of these, I'm pretty sure you'd go into some kind of diabetic coma, or I don't know. It wouldn't be good. It's a nice beer though, nice in small doses. Looks like a layer cake there with the way that the head is cascading down, and you get the nice glass lacing there. I don't know. I just can't really do these anymore. What do you guys think? In the comments below, let me know. Beers like this, do you really like the heavy dessert type stouts with all the additives in it, the super sweet liquid cake, liquid pudding type of things? I don't know. I can't really do this much anymore. I don't even think I'll finish this beer. Not because it's bad. It is not a bad beer. It's a good beer. It's 85 out of 100. It's a solid B. The flavors are on point. Everything they wanted to accomplish with this beer, I think they accomplished, but it's just not for me. I can't do this stuff anymore. It's too heavy. It's too sweet. There's not enough balance. So, 85 out of 100 for the Fudgement Day Temple of Hazelnut. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Until next time, everybody. Cheers.